Good, happy Saturday morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and my channel is Ink, Paper, Scissors, Fun. I'm so glad you found your way here because today I am participating in the hashtag Mermazing Mermaid Hop. As you can see here, I have a card that I'm going to talk about in a minute and I'm going to show you a little technique, but more about the hop. I decided to go ahead and host this hop in the Handmade Happiness group started by Courtney Krieber. It is a fabulous group and we are free to host hops and different things that we would like to. So I hosted this hashtag Mermazing Mermaid Hop, and what that means is if you will click on the hashtag Mermazing Mermaids in the description box of all the participants, you'll be able to see all the people who have participated in this hop. And I know that you're going to want to do that because trust me, there are going to be some fabulous mermaid projects along the hop. So anyways, I am here telling you just a little bit about the card that I have in front of me, and you will be able to see in just a second that the card, not quite a card yet, but the background that is underneath here is the same concept. And I did a video on this when I participated in the same set syndrome, so I'll go ahead and leave a video on how I made the background for you up in the iCard. Here I'm showing you that I purchased this mermaid stamp from Honeybee, and I was just on their site the other day, and I know if you go over there you can get the stamp and die combo for $9. I believe it's in their retiring or their clearance section. Here I'm showing you that I use a cat scrappiness die, and I'm looking on the back. I did not see a name, and this is how I made the waves for the front of my card. And that stencil there, I believe, is from Gina Marie. If I can find a link for it, I will link it and all the other information in the description box below. This is the Versamark, and if you're not familiar with Versamark, it is a sticky clear ink, and that was my clear embossing powder. So I'm going to show you that I have my stencil over the top of my background wave pieces already cut, and I am taking that and pushing it into the stencil. And what this does is it's going to leave a sticky ink so that the clear embossing powder will be able to stick right on top of that. And then it's going to make our background look like we have water splashes. So you want to make sure that you get this really covered really well if you want it to stick in all the little open spaces. So I'm just continuing to add that all over to make sure I get good coverage. And now you can see that I'm going to take it off and check, and I see that one spot doesn't look like it's done. I thought I brought the stencil back, but I guess not. So now you can see that, and I'm going to pick it up and show you. You can see that sticky ink. So that means that the embossing powder is going to stick to all those wet looking places. So here I am. I'm getting the embossing powder, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it over all of this and cover it. And it looks like I'm wasting a lot, but what will happen is once I shake it off, I can pour it back into the little embossing container and reuse it. And you can see there that I had a little bit of a mishap while I was trying to get my background up. So let me give you another tip, that before you bring your heat gun to your project, which I did not do this, you want to make sure it heats up for at least 30 seconds. And also you want to move the embossing powder that you shook off of your project, because if not, and you turn your heat gun on, you will have embossing powder everywhere. I have seen some people do it and they don't make a mess, but I have made a mess in the past. So here I am. I am just going to go ahead and heat this up, and this is mesmerizing. I love watching embossing powder melt. It might be a little bit difficult because this is clear embossing powder, but if you give it just a few minutes, you'll be able to see already at the bottom, you can see it starting to turn. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this whole panel up, and you will see the cool effect that it gives the background panel. So anyways, as I said, I am the host of this hop. One of my wonderful friends, Tina, is participating in the hop. And so because of her, I decided to create this hop so that we could showcase mermaids. So don't forget, hashtag Mermazing Mermaids, and that will get you where you need to go. And it should be in the description box of each of the people who are participating. And if you click on that, it will bring up all of the participants of the hop. And I really hope that you will stop by their channels, give them some love. If you're not familiar with them, subscribe. You might find your new favorite YouTuber. Most of us will be small channels, and that means that we are under 1,000 subscribers, and we really appreciate the love when people subscribe and or like our videos. We also enjoy the comments as well. So as you can see, the panel here is almost done. And then in just a second, you'll see through the magic of video editing, somehow we are going to have the panels all cut down and put on the front of a card. I do apologize. I think that the second part of the video might have some special effects. I tried something new and I'm not sure how it went. So anyways, bear with me as we get through the second half of the video. It might not be the best. But anyways, I'm just going over all of this, making sure that it is all completely melted. And if you rub your fingers over it and it still feels grainy, you'll be able to tell that all the embossing powder was not melted. So here I am. I'm just showing you the finished background panel before it gets cut down. And here we are. Magically, it is on the front of a card. So now you can see again that shiny clear embossing powder effect that is given, and it just makes it to me look like splashes, and I just thought it added an extra step of interest into this card. So I'm just probably talking to you right here about how I cut the panels down and where I'm going to place my mermaid. My mermaid is up on foam tape, and you're going to see that here. Hopefully this part will have music so that you don't have to sit here and watch me cut all of the foam tape and put it on the mermaid. I should have tried to cut this part out, and I do apologize about that. But as you can see here, there are a few moments where I go out of frame, and I am so sorry about that. But I hope that you will, as I said, hop along and leave all the participants some love and goodness. They will all appreciate that. I know that they have all worked hard on their fabulous mermaid projects. So I'm just cutting more tape. I'm sorry I don't have anything more exciting at this second for you to look at. I didn't plan this part of the video very well. I'm still learning certain things about doing videos and editing them. So if I knew how to edit more and cut this part out of the video, I would have. So I do apologize about that. But hopefully it won't be but another few seconds before I have the mermaid ready to go and put on the card. I do apologize again that I have been out of screen. So anyways, I hope that you enjoy the mermaid hop as you hop along today. It was fun to host this hop. It was also a little bit stressful and out of my comfort zone. But now that I know how to do it, maybe in the future there will be a time where I will host another one. Thank you so much to Courtney for giving us this freedom in the Handmade Happiness group. I will make sure and leave a link to that in the description box as well, so that you can head on over and check that Handmade Happiness group out. It is a fabulous group of wonderful people there, and you won't be disappointed if you decide to join. So anyways, we're almost done here, and I am getting ready to put my mermaid on my fabulous background that I have made for her. And that one piece of tape is giving me a little bit of a struggle. And I always like to add a little bit of glue just for security purposes to the back of my foam tape, just so that I know that something is going to be really secure before I put it down. I did use, to cut the mermaid out, my brother's Scan and Cut. And that is how I cut out the mermaid. And here you can see I'm placing her in the bottom left-hand corner, and look how pretty she looks. There is all kinds of shimmer on the background and on the mermaid. So anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and there you can really see when I turn it in the light what an awesome effect that embossing has given the back of the card. So I hope again you will all have a fabulous time hopping along. I want to make sure that you leave a comment and let me know what you think of the finished card. There will be some still pictures after the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll come back again and see what other fabulous things I have in store. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. So anyways, thank you so much for coming by and checking out our amazing mermaid hop today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notification. I will talk to you later. Bye.